Hi, I'm Noodle, and I think UK is better than USA.
My name is Childish Fig, and I think he's completely goddamn wrong.
Today we're going to be debating. I'm UK, he's USA. We're going to have probably 2 or 3 segments, and it's going to be a pretty enticing video. So starting a 10-minute timer, I'll put one on screen, but start. All right, UK just doesn't have as many school shootings, easy peasy.
So you guys don't have guns or free?
I actually think UK just has a way better vibe. We drink more, we have better food, we don't steal food and claim it as our own. It's pretty simple.
So you guys have poor gut health, while we in America, the USA, have the best gut health of any nation in the entire world.
But you have the highest rate of obesity. How do you have the best gut health?
They're like different things, bro.
Yeah, but like if you have bigger, bro, you have your everything is unhealthy in America.
That's actually not necessarily true, because if you're rich, you can get really healthy in America.
If you're rich in England, you can get healthy in England.
Well, yeah, but we've got richer people, therefore we're healthier. Idiot.
Shut up. Well, no, because like, no, England's better than America.
Stuttering over your words. Look, our country is 1 million times bigger than your small little country. We're newer, we're better. We have Donald Trump, the best president the world's ever seen. And do you guys even have Kid Starver? The fuck? Who's that guy?
Yeah, who is that guy? Well, no, like we colonized your country, so we are just better.
Oh, you want to talk about colonizing? We do that better than anyone now. We just do it in a new way, bro.
You haven't got Greenland. You've barely got Venezuela because you stopped doing that after fucking all
we
the
control
oil.
their goddamn oil, dude.
Yeah, you stopped because all the oil rigs and all the oil things have been closed off because they don't do it, and now USA have to open up again. That's why they've stopped with Venezuela. Yeah, but that was after our prime.
And before it was called New York, it was called New Amsterdam, buddy.
What? Yeah, so what?
So the Dutch probably got there.
In England, there's dirty country.
We have French fries.
They're from Belgium.
And Baja Blasts.
I don't even know what they are.
I don't know. I just hear Americans yap about that one.
I think it's like a sugary drink.
We've got Arby's. We've got
Obesity.
Disneyland, Disney World.
So does
we've got
France.
the best movies in the world.
Okay, fair enough.
Actually,
India has I think it's like Bollywood. It's like an Indian.
Name one Indian movie.
No, I'm saying like in India.
Oh.
Right, okay, in India they have, I learned this in geography. They have like a Bollywood. It's like an India Hollywood.
Yeah, Bollywoods.
Yeah, all the fucking movies are shit, but that doesn't matter. But anyways, England is just a better country because we don't allow guns in certain states.
Certain states.
Well, yeah, because in some states you can't have guns.
Yeah, okay. Well, you can.
Yeah, like you legalize guns, and that's what it's.
Yeah, we did. That's our amendment right, buddy.
What? So crime rate is at an all-time high ever since.
An all-time high, but we can defend ourselves from the crime rate that we caused by letting people have guns with our guns.
What?
I know what you're thinking. That shit makes no sense. Personally, I've been thinking that too, but welcome to the United States of America, buddy.
Even if you wanted to defend America, you can't. It's not in your heart.
Yeah, I can.
You would not die for the badge.
All right. I've named you a bunch of things that I think are genuinely better about the USA: guns, fucking food, fucking movies, and our politicians are so good. They're so famously good. I love them. We even have that new woke guy in New York City. You know, like, welcome to Mamdanistan.
Okay.
People love it there now. The people love it. The people love it.
People love it. But have you got Weatherspoons? That's the most important question.
Hell is a goddamn Weatherspoons.
Weatherspoons is the greatest pub on planet Earth. You always meet a little side character in there.
We have Chick-fil-A. We can get the driest chicken in the world and a cup of milk. So
Are we meant to be defending your country? Not.
you guys don't have anything like that, okay?
Well, no, we have Weatherspoons. You can get a glass of milk and some
Oh my god, Weatherspoons,
microwave
Weatherspoons,
foods.
Weatherspoons. How about you get some freedom? You can't even tweet on X anymore.
Well, who even uses X? Let's be honest.
X, the everything app.
Yeah.
It's used for everything, absolutely everything.
Well,
Apart from Truth Social, which I prefer to X.
you closed down TikTok for like a day or two. So
And Trump brought it back. Trump brought it back.
I think Keir Starmer's better than Donald Trump.
Who is Kid Starver? Who is this Kid Starver you keep going on about?
Keir Starmer.
Kid Starver? I can't understand your sissy accent, boy.
I don't want to say his name.
Kid Starver.
No, Keir Starmer.
Say his name. Say his name.
Kid Starmer.
Okay.
Well, there's more Americans in the Epstein files than there are British. So.
Oh, wow. Straight to the paedophile argument.
Well,
classic. Yeah, we have a lot of them.
Yeah,
but we're trying.
What do you mean you're trying? It's either you don't have. Actually, no. England have a lot of paedophiles. Fucking Jack the Ripper was an iconic one. Yeah, we have bear murderers.
Was he a paedophile? I think he just hated women.
No, he hated women and like murdered, and he also did it to little children, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, we have loads of serial killers in America. We got the most in the world by far.
Name one.
John Wayne Gacy, Jeffrey Dahmer.
I thought you were about to say Dexter.
Ted Bundy, Dexter Morgan.
Fuck.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Jack the Ripper, Jack the Ripper, and Jack the Ripper.
Right, bro. And let's just go cities, you know? Okay, you guys have got London. Cool, well done. We've got New York, Chicago, Las Vegas, California. Wait, not California. Los Angeles, flipping Louisiana. We got so many cool cities, dude.
We've got Birmingham. We've got Plymouth. We've got the Big P. That's a big place. It's a very nice university. We have Worthing, Brighton, nice places. Portsmouth, lovely place.
Worthing. Tell me more about this Worthing place. It intrigues me.
This Worthing place is actually quite nice. It's by the sea.
So on the cards of how the UK is better than America, just jumping out of character here for a second, you decided to bring up Worthing.
At least I didn't bring up somewhere like fucking Scunthorpe.
At least it's a city. Worthing's like a town.
Oh no, technically it is.
Not a city. Don't question me on this.
I stopped myself. You actually know quite a lot about Worthing for an American.
Not fucking what? Yeehaw! What the hell's a Worthing?
Right, you've gone from like a Chicago voice to a fucking Texan.
Yeehaw!
Yeah. Okay, right, chill out. Your place just sucks.
Oh my god, we have the dollar. They use that shit everywhere. Bro, I always thought they use the pound apart from the United Kingdom.
$20
We
is
are
like,
the dollars used
like
in Canada, in New Zealand, in Australia, in some other places.
Okay, Australia's a shithole. Canada's alright. And the dollar is like £17. The pound is so much superior. Sterling.
Sterling. I swear that's a footballer.
Raheem Sterling. Fucking, he plays for Fenerbahce now, something like that. Right, back onto the topic. America's
sports. We absolutely mug you in sports. Baseball.
Okay, you invented
basketball. We got LeBron James. We've got Steph Curry.
You pretty much invented basketball.
The fat guy from basketball. I don't remember his name. The big fat guy who's that guy. The guy who does the donut thing where he's like, ooh.
Homer?
Put the clip up. What?
Homer?
No, he's big and fat. Big Shaq.
Alright.
Is he a basketball player?
That's the timer. He is. He's retired there. Alright, from that little argument, that little petty little argument, who do you think won? Team USA or Team England? I'm not pointing right. It's either going to be Team USA, or Team UK, or England. I was mainly arguing England. Vote in the comments. I think in an all-out fight between villains and superheroes, villains would win.
I think superheroes would win, dog.
Okay, what's the first reason why superheroes would win then?
Well, superheroes normally win. To be honest with you, mate.
All right, case closed. This is like what? Villains go through much more suffering, in my opinion.
Yeah, so they lose more.
Well, no, they're just cooler because it's just better.
They lose more, bro.
Yeah, they lose more, but if you took all the villains, they're gonna want to revenge.
Name me a time a supervillain won. Oh my god.
I don't actually think a villain's ever beat a superhero
Why are you on that side?
because they're.
Do you want to join me?
Is it allowed? No, I'm staying with villains. No, all that fight, the villains are normally smarter than the heroes. All the heroes just have superpowers.
What if your superhero is the smartest man on the planet, i.e., Mr. Fantastic, Iron Man, flipping Moon Girl, flipping Batman, you know?
Okay, so
It
when you
could
have
just
the
be-
lineup of Doctor Doom, fucking Lex Luthor, which can absolutely destroy Superman. If Lex Luthor in that new movie didn't get fucking cocky and say it was Superman, Superman would be dead.
Superman is wiping the floor with Lex Luthor, bro.
Bro, Lex Luthor had him on his knees. If that crystal guy didn't like passing up, then he would be dead.
I just think you're completely wrong.
Well, no, because he had a kryptonite. If he just laced the whole thing with kryptonite, he dies.
But maybe he doesn't have kryptonite in this fight.
Okay.
And also, why are we focusing on Lex Luthor and Superman, bro? I don't need those guys. Give me Sentry.
Okay,
he
the
counts.
fucking voice. Like what?
That's actually a good point. Give me Reed Richards, but with the device that he gets that can destroy everything. Give me Thor, literal god. Give me Batman with 100 years of prep time.
Joker.
You know? Give me Mr. Miracle or something, you know?
Oh, I wish I knew who that was. No,
I
but
don't really know.
it's always in a hero and villain story that villains have no weaknesses mainly.
Mate, I'll become a DC LARPer right now. Everyone gasses up Plastic Man. Give me Plastic Man. I think he could defeat anything in the entire universe from how people talk about that guy.
Also, I didn't set the fucking timer, so I'm just gonna put 6 minutes on.
Alright.
Plastic Man is just wank. He's plastic.
He's not though. I don't think he is actually. I think he can just stretch about and shit. But he's like Luffy. Oh mate, give me fucking heroes. This isn't just comics. Give me Zenitsu, bro.
Okay, Zenitsu would get wiped by fucking Musa.
Yeah, maybe actually. Okay, give me like Super Saiyan someone, bro. Give me Levi from Attack on Titan. He's beating anyone.
Oh no, wait, actually, I can think of a story. The person who wins. Have you read Demon Slayer manga?
No, and don't spoil it for me.
Oh, okay, the fucking villains win in the end. Well, okay, technically no. Technically, I'm completely wrong, but it's because the manga hasn't finished. Really. So, right.
Okay, cool.
So technically, I haven't.
Give me
spoiled it.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ is a hero. Okay, are you telling me that he would lose?
He's also a villain because of God.
Oh, Jesus Christ is a villain now.
No,
Please tell me you're wearing a cross right now.
no.
Oh.
I think no. Lucifer would wipe the floor with Jesus.
What? No way. He died on a cross and got revived, bro. Someone got his reboot.
Somebody got his reboot, yeah, because he was stuck in a fucking tomb.
Give me Invincible. Play the title card. He's winning. He's invincible, bro. He's now play the title card. Good at it.
Frax is wiping the floor with him at this current stage.
Brag. Give me the best version of Invincible. I'm sure there's a version of him which is just cracked. Give me
the best version of Frack.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Okay. He got destroyed by Shadow. He's gonna
Give
get
me the Flash. The Flash like can't lose. He just goes fast.
Okay, Reverse Flash still wipe the floor with him.
Not true. Not true. This Flash that I have is faster.
What? I can go. Okay, give me Joker and say, oh, this.
Give
Joker.
me Tung Tung God.
Okay, Tralaleo Tralala destroys him.
That's not a villain.
Well, I don't know who the villains are in fucking Brain.
There's not really. There's like Tim Cheese.
So how the fuck am I meant to win if you bring up things I don't know?
You can have Tim Cheese, but I've got Tung Tung God and Bombadillo Crocodilo,
Okay,
so you are dying.
I have Tim Cheese God.
That wouldn't matter. Tim Cheese is like a little mouse that has a gun. Like,
Okay, fucking Jump Pork Evil Redemption arc is wiping the floor.
Give me flippin'.
Okay, I'll go now. Give me fucking, I don't know, Akaza.
Don't care about him, bro. Give me Luffy. I'm a One Piece LARPer now. Okay,
okay.
Luffy's beating everyone, bro. The one where he has white hair and shit.
Okay, give me Smoke Lieutenant, or what the fuck his name is. I can't remember from the anime. But he just wipes the floor with Luffy.
Smoke Lieutenant? That is a goon, bro. You're bringing up a goon. You're bringing up a Lego goon.
Luffy can't do anything against him because he's literal smoke.
Okay, well, there's people like that I can bring on. I can bring on like the Hulk.
Okay, he got absolutely dominated by Thanos.
Oh, I'll bring on Thanos from an alternate universe where he's good and stronger.
Okay,
there's infinite realities.
No, we're going off to fucking manga and comics.
Manga,
not fucking like alternative universes where the Hulk has like a 15-inch cock instead of a 12. Like what?
The Hulk would have a way bigger one.
Yeah, probably. How big do you actually reckon it is?
I reckon about that. That sort of length.
Only that much?
I've got the Incredibles.
Okay. I have the robots from a different alternative universe.
I have Jim Skin.
Okay, you win.
You've got Vecna though.
Oh, I have Vecna. And I have Vecna in a phone box.
Oh, but I've got my heated blanket, so you're just getting mods, bro.
But I've got the speaker and I'm turning off Madonna.
Okay, but my ultimate point is, right, because I'm not trying to lose this fraud of an argument you're making. The superheroes end up winning in all these stories, right? And they never die because they need to continue producing comics.
It's because how they want them to go. Win. If this was an all-out fight and there was nobody writing the destined fate of the villains would win because they would decide their own fate and they would actually win.
Yeah, but there are people writing them, and the villains are stupid in all these stories and they lose every time.
Yeah, because it's the writer. If it's an all-out fight that they come to life and there's no writing behind it, no destined fate, villains are winning because all the heroes have weaknesses that the villains find out.
Okay, but the superheroes win, bro.
It's right. So we're gonna sit here for another 10 minutes, and you go, superheroes just win.
I've got the Avengers, the Justice League, the Teen Titans, X-Men. Oh my god, I've got the X-Men, bro. You've lost.
Timer. Right.
I've started the question, so I'll finish. I've got the X-Men. Wait, I've got Jean Grey.
Yeah, Jean Grey turns evil.
I've got Rogue. Any of your powers, I'll just steal them.
Okay, you just kill her instantly.
Not possible.
I've got whoever's the evil counterparts of them. All right.
I've got Immortal from Invincible.
Immortal's bollocks.
Got a Duplicate. You're not winning, bro.
To be fair, I'd rather take Duplicate. All right. And that petty little argument of superheroes versus villains. Vote in the comments who you win. So this is part 2. Put part 1 for the first argument, part 2 for the second one. Whoever wins gets a free hug, high five, kiss, whatever.
I'll introduce it. Hey, I think that
Okay,
if
yeah, my actual name.
Hi noodlings, hi super noodles, hi noodle. I think that if I could time travel, I would time travel into the future.
Well, hello, childish big fish. I think traveling into the past would be better. And I'll start off because if you know the future, you know how you're going to die. And then what's the point of living?
No, I'm time traveling to the future. I'm not seeing how I'm not going to check out how I die. I get to choose how to spend my time.
Yeah, but you can go to the future. The future's the future. It's not going to change. The past will never change unless you change it.
Okay, the future can change if I change it too. I can interact with shit.
Yeah, so that's going to change the future from beyond that point. Not.
Here's a good thing, right? If I go to the future, there might be technology that allows me to go to the past.
Okay, if I go to the past, I can just stay in the past. I don't have to bother with the future. All right, my main argument. Right, so we're right now.
Good point.
We go to the future, and whatever you change from then on only changes from the future onwards. Nothing happens, so you'll probably be dead before it even changes. If I go to the past and I uppercut a fucking T-Rex, that's gonna change the future, my future that I'm gonna live in.
Bro, you're gonna be dead. You're not born until like 66 million years later. You're not making that. So you get to just time travel to the present again?
Yeah, but you have to understand, if I kill a large amount of fucking plant life in the past, that's gonna kill off the dinosaurs.
So is this you'd rather go to the past so you can kill a bunch of plant life? I get to see like crazy technology. I might have spaceships. I can go visit other planets.
Mate, I can kill anyone I want.
Dead.
Yeah, but I can go to the past and kill save the world. I can invent a religion called the Noodlings. If you go to the future, yet again, if you make a religion, it's only going to be in that future then on. You're not going to be able to experience it.
When are you time traveling to if you can time travel to the past?
Probably the British Empire, to be honest.
Actually, such a cornball. Or are you going to the British Empire so you can end it earlier than it carried on till?
Definitely the second option, not the first.
Okay, didn't seem sure.
Actually, I would go back to the Big Bang and see how it happened.
Do you know what I would do though? I would time travel to the future with all my Pokemon cards, and they would be worth so much.
Yeah.
I'd be a millionaire.
Yeah, but what happens if you go into the future and it's a different currency? Then you can't use it in present day.
I'm sure currency will still exist.
Yeah, it'll be currency, but it might change to like a different currency that's universal.
Okay, people are still gonna buy them, bro.
Yeah, you're not understanding. All right, so I have a Pokemon card, yeah.
Yeah.
I've also forgot to set the fucking timer again. Right, 6 minutes.
Live for 6, yeah.
Have a bit of extra time. Play on. Right, so you have a Pokemon card. You go to the future, yeah. That Pokemon card has worth no matter what time you go, unless if it's in the past and they didn't exist.
No, they'd be fascinated about them in the past.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're not gonna have enough money because they're fucking poor bums, peasants.
What, in the future?
No, in the past.
Oh.
But if you go into the future with a Pokemon card, what happens if they have a universal currency like, I don't know, fucking Zappion?
Sorry, also, like, you're saying you would create a religion if you went in the past. It'd be way easier for me to create a religion. Because there'd be proof that I died, right? They're just like, I would go to the future, like, after I died. And then I would show people my YouTube channel, bro, this is me. They'd be like, bro, what? You were like 19 in 2026.
Yeah,
How the hell are you alive right now?
But you're not
and
understanding.
and it's currently 2,100 or whatever. And they're like, wait, you died though. You can check your death records. Dylan, you're dead. Fig, you're dead. Charlie, Fig, you're dead. And then I can go, well, I got revived and I'm here to save you all. And then they would, I'm instantly, wouldn't want to do this, but I can do your thing way easier.
Yeah, but you're not understanding my main point. If you go to the future, yeah, that's the future. Whatever you change is only forwards. Yeah.
Who cares? I get to enjoy myself with all this new stuff. You get to what? Go sweep chimneys.
The people in your present time aren't gonna see it. Only the people in the future which you're probably not going to be able to find your family because it'll be like 15, maybe 20 billion people. It depends how far you go.
You're saying I would be lonely?
Yes.
There's actually going to be less people when you go to the past.
You're lonely now. You're going to be lonely in the future.
So nothing changed. I've got more chance of finding friends in the future.
I don't know, because they might call you weird for like wearing fucking Crocs.
They would think that's sick. They would be like, "What a callback, dude! You're awesome." Well, they'd be like, "What are those? Like, that's amazing."
Yeah, but if
You'd be called weird if you went to Victorian times and wearing Crocs, bro. They would think you're an alien. You'd be experimenting.
No, but this is what I'm saying. If I go into the past wearing like fake Temu gold, they're gonna be like, "Oh my god, he's like the best thing ever." For 50p, I can flex on peasants.
Yeah, okay.
But then, no, my point still stands. Whatever you do in the future stays in the future. Whatever you do in the past will probably play on to your current time. So you can just go back to where you were, where you time travel from, and enjoy it with people you know.
Am I allowed to time travel back to the present after I've been to the future?
Yeah, that's the whole point. If I go to the past, I can come back to the present time.
Okay, I didn't know that was a rule. Now that I know I can return to the present, my option is so much better than your option.
Well, no, it's not.
I get to go into the future and see how they make the technologies of the future, how people become billionaires, what they made. It's like going into the past, right? With the knowledge that they made the iPhone, right? And then being the guy to invent the iPhone. You're now a billionaire, right? That's what you could do. But what I could do is go into the future, see how we get to Mars, and then go to NASA in the present and be like, guys, I know how we do this. I know how we unlock light travel.
Hi, my name's Childish Fig. Listen to me, NASA. What a good idea.
No, but it would be undeniable. And I would come back from the future with the rocket ship. I'd time travel back with it. And then they'd be like, why is there a Millennium Falcon in Worthing right now? Then they'd come and visit me and be like, dude, where did you get this from and does it work? And I'd be like, I actually went to the future and I got that shit. And if you guys want this before I time travel back to the future with it, you're going to have to make me a trillionaire and solve poverty and feed everyone.
Yeah, but I can just go in the past, sell something, I don't know, that would be really high value, just live the best life. In the future, you only have limited things you can sell to make you rich.
That's not true. People love antiques. People didn't gaff about that shit back then.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Antiques are rare. Some people like certain antiques, so you're not going to be able to sell everything. In the past, I'm probably going to be able to sell everything because they've never seen it before.
Yeah, but they'd also be freaked out by you.
And they
wouldn't be freaked. Whoa. They wouldn't be freaked out by me. They'd probably kill you. They killed Jesus Christ. They would kill you. Okay, if you came back, if you went to the past with an iPhone, they would think you're an alien and kill you. If I went to the future with an iPhone, they'd be like, "Oh, bro, that's rare. Let's buy that." And they think I'm chill as hell. I'd get to learn about how we develop as humans and how we can succeed and what not to do. See what went wrong in the future and tell the world, let's not do this. Bro, I would be so respected and they would look at you like a freak.
Well, I'd rather be a freak than a commoner. They're just going to look at you. You're going to pull out your fucking iPhone 13. They're going to be like, yeah.
Not when I go back to the present. When I go back to the present, they're going to be like, this is Mr. Fantastic. This is Iron Man. This is the guy who knows everything. This is the guy with a plan.
What happened if there are any? I don't. Butterfly effect. All right, that's the timer. So who?
That's not okay. Video.
All right, from this petty argument, who do you think wins? Traveling in the past, traveling in the future, and overall, who do you think wins? Childish Fig or Noodle? Woo! That's the end of the video. Crappy little debate. There might be more.
If you guys want to see a part 2, then leave 1 million likes on this video and then travel to the future and come back and tell us if the video did well.
I don't really like how you overspoke me. And also, hold on, wait. I'm not done with the fucking video. Another thing, if you go into the future and say, like my video, those likes aren't going to come in until later. So it's not going to
Oh, I
benefit
said
you.
go into the future and tell us if the video did well.
Yeah, no, I'm not having this. If I go into the future and say like my video, I'm not going to be able to see how many people like that video until I get to that time or time travel, which I'll be dead. If I then go, oh, okay, I'm going to the past. I don't know. Wait, shit, doesn't make sense. I want to have. Actually, no, I'll go to the past, 2 years, 5 years, upload a video, take on a little solid state drive, upload it, and say everybody liked my video. And then I can make mistakes. And it's okay. Okay, right, that's the end of the video. Enjoy, guys.